it's hard not to look at a wolf and not think regal and wild. And it, there's that saying that, you'll see bears and lions in the circus, but you'll never see a wolf.
They are incredibly smart. They have these packs, have this really complex method of hunting. They howl out to each other and they have like a roll call. Yeah, they're beasts. They're beasts. They kill for fun. Like they sport kill.
Wolves hockey fans, welcome to another edition of Wolves Hockey Show, Season 4, Episode 6. We got some great highlights we're about to show you as we get through the month of October. October's been a great month for the Wolves. I'm starting to wear my winter coat because the weather's turning on us, starting to get cold out there. We even have snowfalls for Halloween, who knows? Anyway, getting to our highlights for our teams. First up is our U16 team. Coached by John Guerin, this team has been having a tremendous season here in the Lakes region. They're currently sitting in first place in Granite State Hockey League Tier 2. They won their lone game on Sunday. We don't have any footage to show you. Up on the screen here, you can see where they're sitting in first place as they prepare for the playoffs starting in a few weeks. Our next team up is the U18 squad. The U18 squad won a close game on Sunday down at Tri-Town Arena. They won 6-5 over the Henniker Huskies. It was a great in-division game against a North Division rival in the Granite State Hockey League, and they pulled out that 6-5 victory. They're getting great contributions all season from Anthony Eustace in goal, Cam Keane on defense, Sam Folds, Ben Libby, and Will Dene up front. We got a clip we're going to show you of a great goal scored by Ben Libby coming up right now. Here's action from Sunday down at Tri-Town Arena. The Wolves traveled down there for a Sunday game against the Henniker Huskies. Great play on a defensive zone faceoff. Ben Libby wins the puck. Deke shoots, goes to his backhand, and scores. Wolves win 6-5. It was a great play by Ben Libby. Ben's been with us in the program for a number of years now, and it's great to see him have some success at the U18 level. Great job, Ben. Now, EHLP junior team. They had a setback last week down in Worcester against the Railers in an overtime loss, and they wanted to have a good week of practice to get ready for a big in-division opponent, the Valley Junior Warriors, who beat them in regulation earlier in the season. Well, after a great week of practice, that squad came out with all guns a-blazing. They won 7-1 on home ice and were bolstered by some great offensive contributions by Drake Adams, Owen Guerin, and then on defense by Peyton Vachon and Brendan Folan. We got a couple clips we're going to show you of the EHLP Wolves right now. So here's some action from last week's game against the Valley Junior Warriors. They make a play in the defensive zone. Drake Adams steals the puck, uses good speed through neutral ice, and Owen Guerin gets open, fires a shot, and scores. Great finish by Owen Guerin and a great pass by Drake Adams. Wolves take a 2-1 lead at this point. A few weeks ago, we had Evan Dutil on, a player from Maine who started off the season injured. He makes a great play here. After getting the initial zone entry, he cuts the net, wraps it around, and fires the puck. Wolves win 7-1. Great goal by Evan Dutil. Now, the EHL team had the week off from games, as several of their players went out to Western New York and participated in the EHL All-Star College Series. That's when a number of teams within the league get some of their top players, and they go represent the league against college opponents. This year's opponents were SUNY Brockport and Nazareth College, located in Western New York. And two of our players, Eddie Gregorievs, the captain of the EHL team, and goaltender Trevor Jewell, went out there and turned some heads. We got a couple clips we're going to show you of those guys right now. So the Wolves got a chance to see some great college campuses, tour the facilities, and meet the college coaches. This is a campus of SUNY Brockport, a member of the State University of New York Athletic Conference. In game one against Nazareth College, Trevor Jules in net in the overtime and makes an unbelievable save to secure the victory for the EHL All-Star team. They defeated Nazareth College 4-3. And then here we have against SUNY Brockport. Captain Edis Grigoriev comes in, fires a wrist shot for his first goal for the weekend. Edis Grigoriev and Trevor Jules certainly turned some heads in Brockport. So both the junior teams have gotten off to great starts. The Wolves EHL team sits at 10-2, and they're sitting in first place for the season. The EHLP team is also having a tremendous season. They're 7-2-1-1. They're a little bit behind their first place team, but they've got a number of games in hand yet to be played. They take this weekend off, but then they're out to Vermont the following weekend for two very important games. One of those players on the EHLP team who's really had a nice career for the Wolves program is Michal Rambousek. We got an interview with Michal coming up right now. So here you have it, folks. Michal Rambousek, a 2-year member of the Wolves program, here for an interview. Welcome to the Wolves Hockey Show, Michal.
Thank you.
Michal goes by the name amongst his teammates by Rambo. He's been an outstanding player for our EHLP team, was an all-star in the league last year. How's the season going so far, Rambo?
I think we have a much better team than last year, so I think this season's going to be really good.
Good. Now, you had a little setback the other day, an injury in our most recent game. Tell me about that a little bit.
So I don't really know what's happened, so I don't know if it was a hit or just a slash. So I went to the doctor, and he told me, I'm out now. I don't know for how long. They said, when you will feel better, you can go back. So I'll see. Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon. The team had a little setback last game. I think that maybe took our foot off the gas a little bit, kind of weren't mentally focused for our opponent. But we do have a big couple games coming up with Vermont in about 10 days. Tell me about what you've seen out of Vermont so far this season.
I mean, I don't really look at other teams. I mean, we just have to keep play our system, play all 60 minutes, whatever. It's an overtime, play all 65 minutes, shootouts, just keep our system, play our system, and we'll be good.
Couldn't agree more. I think our team is, at both levels are extremely talented. If we play hard, play the right way, we'll have success. Now, you've been in Laconia here for a year and a half. Tell me about some of your favorite places in the Lakes region.
So definitely the Armadillos. That's probably our team favorite.
Okay.
For sure, Duncan. When I was on the way here, I was on New York Airport, and first thing, just go to the Dunkin'. So probably these two.
Oh, okay. Now, what's your favorite restaurant in Laconia?
I probably don't have a really favorite one.
Okay.
We always going a team dinner, and we change the restaurants every single time. But if I can say, best dinner is with the family. So.
Oh, with your host family.
Yeah.
Good cooks.
Yeah.
What do they make really good?
Usually the pasta is really good.
Okay. All right. Now, is there anything you missed from back home in the Czech Republic?
Probably just my family, but that's it. I'm really lucky here, so not really miss anything.
Good. Now, what are you looking forward to for the rest of the season? What are some of your goals and aspirations?
So, I definitely want to win the championship for sure. It's my last year, so I want to finish this year, win the championship. And we talk about it. I changed my mindset, and I want to play for a team. I want to be the leader here. So that's the goals for this season.
Great. Well, folks, when you're coming out to any of the games this season, make sure you look out for number 41, Michal Rambousek. He's been an outstanding member of the program, and he's looking forward to some great things the rest of the year. Thanks for coming on the show, Michal.
Thank you, too.
Well, that was a fun interview with Michal Rambousek. He's a player from the Czech Republic who came to us 2 years ago, and he's had a nice Wolves career so far. We're looking forward to some great contributions from him for the rest of the year and helping him get to the goals that he wants in hockey. He's mentioned he's looking to maybe attend American college or play some professional either over here or overseas. So we want to make sure we help Michal reach his goals. Now speaking about players who moved on within the program and they reached some of their goals in hockey, we're really proud of all of our alumni who've come to the Wolves, trained and developed for 1, 2, or 3 years, and then moved on to higher levels of hockey. We got a couple clips we're going to show you of some recent players who've made some big contributions at the next level. Here's a recent induction into the Wolves Hall of Fame, Julius Klondal. He was EHL Defenseman of the Year last year. Now he's playing professional in Norway. Declan House played his first games at Franklin Pierce. Nick Bosch is now on the roster for Wentworth Institute of Technology. And Kevin Johnston at UMass Dartmouth. He was our playoff hero last season. Donnie Feldman was named the captain at Arcadia University. And Rikard Zelensky has his first two professional goals. We're going to show you those clips right now.
McBurney's donut. And the puck pinballs into the slot. Zelensky score! The puck turned over in the slot. And a fortunate bounce for the River Dragons. And right in the slot, Rikard Zelensky's with a wrister. That 11-10, time of the goal. Here's another chance, and again, Zelensky scores! Oh, he took a heavy shot. Looks like he's a little hurt, but he had the puck on the left side, endured a slap.
Those two goals by Richard Zelensky are typical Richard's goals. He's a player who came to our program from Latvia, developed on our EHLP team for a year, and then had two outstanding seasons at the EHL level. College wasn't his pathway. He wanted to go right into professional hockey. We provided an opportunity for him to be seen by some professional coaches, and now he's playing down in Columbus, Georgia. And we wish Richard tremendous success as he moves on within his career. Now, upcoming games for the Wolves. We got a bunch of hockey this weekend. Our EHLP team is going to be off, but they're going to participate in the setup for the Pumpkin Fest. It's going to be here in Laconia. They'll do that on Friday, and then later in the day, they'll jump out and help me with one of my clinics with scoring concepts in the afternoon. So although they won't have any games, the P team's going to be busy with activities all weekend. Our 16s and our 18s play games both on Sunday. They have one game this weekend, each of those teams, and we look forward to them continuing their success in the Granite State Hockey League. And then our EHL team, they have a big game Saturday at home against the East Coast Wizards. That's a primetime game here at 6:30. It's going to be to benefit the Wounded Warrior Project. We want to pay respects to all the first responders and the men in uniform here who've represented this country. And we're going to be raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. So if you come in, we'd love you to make a donation. The Wolves will match all the donations that are contributed to prior to the game, and we'll get that right off to those Wounded Warriors. It's been a great season so far as we conclude October. We're going to have a great month of November coming up with showcases and home games and all sorts of fun activities, and especially our Granite State Hockey League playoffs for our youth teams. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you got any questions about the Wolves, go check out our website, www.ne-wolveshockey.com.